Now here comes the second episode. We continue with this. Garda, Brennan, and Barry attended the scene and spoke with Miss Tan, who was refusing to engage or even acknowledge the presence of Gardai, as she continued to bang on the door of the house and shout obscenities at Mrs. Walsh. Wow. Gary Brennan, let me tell you what truly happened here. It seems you have forgot what actually happened, and you forgot what you said, what you abused me inside or in front of the yard of Margaret's house. Firstly, before you arrived, I was switching on my camera phone. I was carrying my camera there on live, right? And you came, Gary Brennan, you came. And in the first moment, you intimidated me to shut down my camera for the first second, didn't you? You did. And if I refuse to, though, you're going to smash my phone. You're going to smash my camera. So I followed your instruction. I did acknowledge your presence or your Gardai, okay? And I explained to you politely what I was standing there for. I was back there because that lady who's hiding inside her house, who has abused me on the other day of the 19th of March. I went back there to gain my self-esteem back. You sniffed my self-esteem and threatened me to fuck off, to go back to my country. Didn't you, Gary Brennan? Didn't you see that? You're not saying you're abusing me in there. Actually, why you omitted this important detail in your report, Gary Brennan? You should list them all in here. You deleted lots of details here in your report. And then I started explaining to you. But did you, Gary Brennan, listen to me? Except for chasing me away, intimidating to fuck off, to go back to my country. Why not go back to your country, huh? Like that, what else did you do as a police officer, Gary Brennan? I'm going to request you that directly here on TikTok. Okay? Well, now you recognize my TikTok kindest, okay? You'd better follow my videos here to see what you said here. Okay, so every time you can see, every time when I read these Irish Gardai's lies here, I just can't stop. I can't ease my anger, you know? Was I actually banging on Margaret's door when you arrived? Seriously? Was I banging on her door at the moment you arrived? You bastards arrived there? Oh, you lied so much here. Okay, next sentence. Where have I come to? Here. Before being given the final warning under Section 8 of the Public Order Act. Well, for the public order, firstly, as a police officer, when you come to the first scene on site, Gary Brennan, did you first confirm what truly happened? No, you didn't. Did you confirm from me why I showed up at Margaret's house? Why I didn't go up to someone else's house? Why I have to go back to, the yard of Margaret Walsh's instead of somebody else's? Why I have to stand outside the house of Margaret Walsh's addressing the phone name of Margaret Walsh to get out? Why I didn't go out to somebody else's house to address somebody else to get out? You tell me. Why I showed up there? Miss Town left the area but ran Mrs. Walsh from the top of the estate and began threatening her on the phone before returning again within minutes, and once again began shouting and roaring on the street. Whoa, Gardai Brennan, you should have seen lively how that energetic Margaret Walsh has every roaring shouting at me inside her house on the morning of 19th March. What a pity you have missed that. Well, I did phone Margaret Walsh, but now you tell me, let that damn shit Margaret Walsh stand out to admit, has she ever picked up my phone at all? Has Margaret Walsh ever answered my phone? Has she ever answered my emails? Has she ever replied my messages? No, she didn't. And that's the reason why I went back to her yard to press her doorbell 4 times politely, and she still refused to answer, nor give response, nor showing up to solve problems arising from her. That's why I started calling her name to get out. You understand, Garda Brennan? Well, here we go. Miss Town left the area, but ran Miss Walsh from the top of the estate, repeat the sentence again, and began threatening her on the phone before returning again within minutes and before roaring on the street. Sorry. I'm just confused with anger and just, I'm burning on fire with anger. I'm on anger with fire burning. Who can understand me? Nobody. Only me, myself. Threatening with this word. For the whole case, Margaret Walsh, this Irish Gardai, are all emphasizing me being abusive and threatening to them. But they totally denied how they have abused me, how they have intimidated me, how they have threatened me, how they have abusively, aggressively shouted and yelled at me behind the scene. They admitted all of them behind. And then Garda Brennan arrested Miss Town for offenses contrary to Section 6 and 8 of the Public Order Act and conveyed her to Garda Station. Well, after you intimidated me to leave instead of asking her to step out the door to solve her problems, of course I refused to leave because I need to see her. I need her to apologize to me. I need her to pay me back for what she did. You understand, Garda Brennan? No, you didn't. Because you are criminals. You cover up for each other, like the lies you told in collusion with each other here in your report. You arrest me. How you arrest me, Garda Brennan? Firstly, on the first side, you verbally attacked me first. And then you blame me threatening you, Irish Gardai. That's not true. In fact, you abused me and you violently, abusively handcuffed me and squeezed me into your Garda vehicle. And then you just took me to your Garda station directly and threw me inside there at the front of the reception desk. Isn't that true? Garda Brennan, you tell me. And after I arrived there, your comrades work in the Garda station at the front reception desk. Asked me to do some basic information records. Well, I followed your instruction, didn't I? And then you produced me a piece of sheet paper, asked me to sign on it with the so-called, in your light report, the so-called adult caution. Is that an adult caution truly? Why you didn't show with this report? Oh, what a pity. You should have attached that with this report to prove that your adult caution, which is actually an untrue offense statement against me. That's why I refused to sign on it. Is that true, Garda Brennan?